A little action, a little suspense, all that hitting the theaters this weekend. And then, of course, there's a romantic comedy that's sure to get a few laughs out of you. Cole Dabney of the Austin Film Critics Association joins us now from Austin, Texas, with a look at some of the movies on tap here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing? I'm
doing pretty good. All right, so let's begin with The American, George Clooney. All you got to say is George Clooney, and people are all excited about a movie. This time it's The American. Great suspense. It's a thriller. Let's take a little peek at what it's all about.
Take a right outside the bar, then second left, via Machete. You'll find a dark blue Fiat Tempra with Pescara plates. I've marked a small town on the map. Castelvecchio. Stay there. Lay low till you get my call. Don't talk to anyone. And above all, don't make any friends, Jack. You used to know that.
Okay, should I be intrigued there? Because maybe that's not a really super great clip, but tell me why I should like that movie.
Well, I mean, I give it a B+. It's a good movie. It's very well made. Aesthetically, it's great. George Clooney plays this guy. He's hired to create this weapon for an assassin in Rome. We don't know why, and it doesn't really seem to matter. Director Anton Corbijn, whose previous film you might have seen, Control, in 2007. He really crafts every scene to matter. They build upon one another. The cinematography is great. The movie looks really good, but it's very, very slow. For a wide release, it really has an art house feel. So it's going to be for, you know, your more mature audiences, but if that's what you're into, it's definitely worth checking out.
So that means the dialogue, if it's moving slow and it's kind of that thriller, that means that dialogue is pretty important. You say some pretty good writing in that flick?
It is. You know, it's very well written. The dialogue's very minimal. There's not a lot of talking going on. Like I said, the shots are great. The cinematography is wonderful. There's a lot of really good-looking stuff in there, but there's just not a lot of talking. Everything they say really matters.
Okay, all right, let's go the distance in Going the Distance. Let's take a peek. This is a romantic comedy. Drew Barrymore is in it, and so is Justin Long. Don't they have a little romance on off screen? I don't know. Let's watch.
Langford! Hey!
What are you doing here?
Okay, that sucked.
I know.
God.
That was terrible.
That was terrible. I can't end it like this.
Neither can I.
And then that car ride, that was a disaster. It was the worst.
That was awful. So awkward.
So awkward.
I freaked out, okay? I've had such a good time with you.
Well, who doesn't love Drew Barrymore? But am I gonna like this flick?
You know what? I think you will. I wasn't expecting much going into it, but for a romantic comedy, it was very solid. I give it a B-. You know, if you're a guy and your girlfriend's dragging you to a movie this weekend, don't be upset. It's actually pretty funny. You know, Drew Barrymore plays this graduate student on an internship in New York. She falls in love with a record label scout played by Justin Long. And you know, as you mentioned, are they in a real life relationship? We don't know. I saw her on a talk show earlier this week. And, you know, she's very close-lipped about that. We have no idea. And it kind of makes for a little more mysterious. On-screen relationship.
Okay, so B- on that is your grade, yeah?
Yes, and what really works here is the supporting cast of comedic actors. Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Jim Gaffigan, Jason Sudeikis, Rob Riggle. They're all very funny, and, you know, it made me laugh throughout the movie.
So, Cole, real quick, I'm sorry to rush you, but we're running out of time in our segment. So the last movie is Machete, Danny Trejo and Jessica Alba. And really? Lindsay Lohan is in this too? Did you like it? We're not going to get a chance to see the clip. You can just tell me about it.
Okay, I loved it. Give it an A. It was made here in Austin, Texas by Robert Rodriguez through his Troublemaker Studios. You know, they make these really high-quality movies on a very low budget. Great supporting cast. The movie was actually conceived out of a faux trailer from his previous film, 2007's Grindhouse. And you know, Danny Trejo plays a Mexican day laborer. He's an ex-federale, and he's hired to kill a senator. And when things go awry, he goes on a killing spree. you know, the gore is over the top, the violence is ridiculous and cartoonish, but it is a lot of fun.
But you liked it, Cole. You gave it an A. That's awesome. Cole, Dabney, I'm sorry. Next time we're going to have more time. We'll make more time for you, I promise. But we're shorter than usual
problem.
today.
Thanks for having me on.
But thanks so much with the Austin Film Critics Association. Appreciate it. You have a great holiday weekend, too.
I appreciate it. You too. Have a good one.
All right. And I'm Fredricka Whitfield. We want to bring you now that great documentary that many of you have been waiting for all day. Martina Navratilova as she battles breast cancer. Martina, my toughest opponent.